guys, so in today's video I'll be showing you how to make a doll camera, and I think it turned out really cute, and it's a really easy craft and DIY to make, so I hope you guys enjoy. And also, I am sorry for not posting last week. I was busy and was unable to make a video, and I didn't post on Monday this week because I decided I'm going to start posting on Fridays just because it's easier with my schedule. Please enjoy the video. So first we're going to make the front and back pieces of the camera. What you're going to need to do is get a ruler and measure out on a piece of craft foam the length of the side of the camera. I just did 4 centimeters. Then you want to measure out the length of the camera, if that makes sense. So I just did 6 centimeters. You want to make 2 of those and cut them both out. So now we're going to make the side pieces. So what you want to do is measure out 4 centimeters or the length of the side of the camera. And then you want to decide how much space you want in between the 2 pieces. Next we are going to be making the top and the bottom pieces. So what you want to do is measure out the length of your camera and then mark that down, and then measure out the width of your camera and mark that down and cut them out. Once you are done, you should have 6 pieces: the sides, the top and the bottom, and the front and the back. Next, to reinforce the camera a bit, you want to trace out the front and the back pieces onto a piece of cardboard and cut that out. Next, I took a smaller piece of cardboard and I put the side piece on and I cut that out. These are all the pieces you should have now. Now you want to take the front cardboard piece and the front foam piece and glue them together. And you want to do this to both the front and the back pieces. Now you want to take your 2 side pieces and you want to glue the cardboard and the foam together. Next you want to take the front and the back pieces and the side pieces and you want to glue them together so it makes a box. After I glued the 2 side pieces onto the front piece, you want to glue the back piece onto the 2 side pieces to make a rectangle. Once I was done that, I took the top and bottom pieces and glued them on. Now it should look something like this. Some of the edges didn't look very good, so I just took thin pieces of foam and glued them on to clean it up. Next you're going to need something circular to trace, so I just took this water bottle cap and I thought it was the perfect size, so I just indented it into the foam and then cut that out. I made 3 of these pieces and then I glued them together. Next I cut off any edges that were uneven. Next I'm going to trace out 3 circles using a glue stick, and then you want to cut 3 more a bit smaller than that. Then you want to glue all those pieces together so they'll look like this. Then you'll have 3 pieces and you want to glue those together. Put the largest circle on the bottom, then the medium one, then the smallest one. Then I drew a square onto the front to make it look like the camera lens. Then I indented it to give it more depth. You want to then glue that piece onto the main camera piece. Next I cut out a slightly smaller circle than the front of the camera lens, and I just put a circle in the middle of that and drew lines around it to be the buttons on the back of the camera. Next, I hole punched out a bunch of little circles to look like the buttons on the back of the camera. Next, you want to take the larger circle you put indents into to make it look like buttons, and the smaller circles you hole punched out of the craft foam, and you want to glue those onto the back of the camera to make it look like the buttons. You can see how I laid them out here, but you can put them wherever you want on the camera. Next, I took a picture I cut out of a magazine and I glued that onto the camera to make it look like the screen. Now I'm taking some circles I cut out, one hole punched and the 3 others cut out, and I glued them on to the top of the camera to make it look like the buttons for taking pictures, turning the camera off, and changing the settings. Again, you can put them wherever you want on the camera to make it look how you want it, but this is how I wanted my camera to look. And now the camera is done. This is the finished product. So I used a white pen to make these little accents. So it's just this white pen. I put some hot glue on some of the buttons to make different details, and I also used the white pen on the front just to make the Nikon symbol. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial for making a doll camera. And comment down below if you like photography and take pictures of your dolls. And comment down below any other video suggestions. I love to hear your guys' suggestions and it really helps me out. So, bye!